Hey, what's up guys, TotallyDubbed here, and today I'm doing a video review for the Razer Orbweaver Stealth. So this is the older revision of the Orbweaver Stealth, and therefore it has Cherry MX Browns on it. The non-stealth version has Cherry MX Blues, and the newer revision of these have the Razer switch on them. The pricing of this varied very greatly. It went from £90 to about £120, £130. I'm just going to review at the £90 price tag, and I know that's not the Orbweaver Stealth price tag that I found on Amazon, but the two models are identical apart from the switches inside, and therefore £90 was a reasonable price to review it at. So this product is really aimed for people that take gaming seriously. Potentially people that really take it to another level, and people that want a bit extra on top. So the whole purpose of this is to give that extra flexibility. As you know from a keyboard, as you can see on the left, I've got a Logitech G710 Plus, which also runs on MX Browns. A keyboard normally is used very horizontally and is used on a certain way, but the Orbweaver on the other hand is much more flexible. As it's a very smaller item, you can really move it the way you want without disturbing your whole desk. So in terms of this, it means that you have a much more comfortable gaming experience, and on top of that you can be much closer to your your mouse, therefore allowing you to feel a little bit more comfortable without needing to stretch your hands from one end of the desk to the other. Of course, this can vary in terms of keyboard sizes. You can have a full-blown keyboard like me, or a TKL, or even a 70%, 75%, or whatever it is, mechanical keyboard, which is even smaller. So it really depends, but overall nothing will beat, in terms of size-wise and ergonomics and comfort, the Orbweaver. So this is a good, comfortable gaming experience that you're going to get, but is it really worth it? Well, that's a question that I'm going to try and answer in this review, and the reason why is because to me it's worth it for people that really take gaming seriously. It's not really worth it for a casual gamer, someone that's going to just take it easy and play out every now and then. You're probably not going to want to justify spending around £100 on a piece of equipment like this. However, if you're someone that already has a mechanical keyboard, i.e. someone like me, and someone that takes gaming a little bit seriously, potentially a bit too seriously at times, yeah, those rage quits really do annoy me, but those are the ones that are going to be the ones that are going to be aimed for. So I mean, the target audience for this product are really those people that take gaming a little bit more seriously. The reason I'm saying this is because I can't see a casual gamer really dishing out £100 on this. I can see them paying £100 for a better GPU, a better CPU, or an even better sound system. Or heck, if they haven't even got a mechanical keyboard in the first place, buying an actual mechanical keyboard with potentially a decent mouse. So this is really, for me, an extra add-on to your overall gaming experience, not something you'd normally buy. And therefore, it's a product that I would really recommend if you're a serious gamer, but not a product I would recommend if you're just a casual gamer or someone that hasn't got all your other system specs all done up. I know it's very hard to do that, but what I'm trying to say is that if you haven't got your GPU power, or if you're looking at upgrading your gaming experience, you're going to notice a big gaming experience difference of your GPUs being upgraded, or your CPU, or adding a little bit extra RAM, or getting an SSD or something, versus getting something like this. But if you've already got that, for example like me, and you're happy with your rig, and you're happy with your peripherals, then this can add an extra little dimension to it. So as you can see in front of you, this product can also be adjusted. If you didn't notice already, there's a couple of little buttons, and so if I just press this, you can adjust that. If you pull this out, you can also adjust this, and if you press this, you can also adjust the overall length of it. Now, I must say, in terms of its comfort, it was very much comfortable for me, and I've got medium to large size hands. However, for someone which has small hands, I think that you're going to find a little bit of a struggle. And the reason I'm saying this is simply because as it is quite a large product, I feel that people with small hands will really struggle from it. So for example, a girl that might be gaming on it might not feel as comfortable as a man or someone with slightly larger hands. So do bear that in mind when looking at buying this product. If you can definitely try it in store, then it'd be a huge plus before actually buying it. The actual functionalities of the Orbweaver Stealth are really good. I really like this little button over here, which is used as a spacebar for me. It's a very nifty little touch and very responsive to your thumb. You've got a little thumbstick over here, which can be used for different purposes. However, personally for me, I didn't really use it at all. This is normally used as a profile switch, and actually the Orbweaver can have up to 8 different profiles, which is absolutely amazing. So you can have different gaming profiles, let alone multimedia profiles, and this really does give you a great amount of flexibility. The keys themselves were very much comfortable and very good to type. Obviously, being MX Browns, they're very good for me because I came from an MX Brown mechanical keyboard. But one thing I didn't quite understand is why this left-hand side is slightly lower down than the normal, the overall keys. I think it's maybe done for the button placement, but personally for me, I don't see why you change it from a normal keyboard, because a normal keyboard has their keys at the same level. So it's a little bit weird for me to do this, especially when wanting to press the number 1. It felt sometimes a little bit off-putting for me to press it. So it's just a little minor thing that I noticed when actually using it. Now I'm going to show you through the software, and then through the software I'm going to make you listen to the Orbweaver Stealth and actually listen out to see how loud it actually is. I'm going to use Battlefield 4 as an example of trying that. So in terms of the software itself, it's very, very good and very much impressive. As you can see, the 8 profiles on the right hand side over here. Each of these keys can be programmed to pretty much anything you can ever imagine or ever want. And if there's nothing over here, you can set up custom macros as well, which is really, really good. Something I didn't mention is the lighting. The lighting can go on pulsating mode, can be switched off completely. However, it cannot be changed in color, which is slightly a shame. I would have liked this product to be completely white in terms of white backlight, but unfortunately this is not the case. You have green LED diodes in there. So this is something you should bear in mind when buying this. And on top of that, it's not the best in terms of customizing or anything like that. You know, it's not RGB or anything like that. So do bear that in mind. So overall, the actual software does perform very well. You can set up gaming profiles, different sort of profiles, which I've got gaming set up over there, very, very easily. And on top of that, it works with your other Razer products, and it can also be saved to the cloud, which is really useful for going somewhere else, at your friend's house or something, and then just logging in and having all your profiles set over there. So that's really good to have. And now let me go and give you a little sound test whilst playing some Battlefield 4. I'm just in a test arena over here, so it's not going to be anything special, but I'm going to try and see if you're going to be able to hear the Orbweaver in action, so it gives you a little idea. So here we go. And there we go, a short little demo of the Orbweaver itself, with my GPUs running pretty ferociously in the background, saying, "Oh my God, why are you running at me? Running a 144 OP?" So yes, that was the sound demo of the Orbweaver. Hopefully it was a decent sound demo of it, but it's definitely something I should mention because I don't think many reviewers do, and I think it's very much wrong not to do so because it's very essential in terms of knowing how it actually sounds. It is quite quiet, I must say. and that is even without actual O-rings on them. Or O-rings reduce the noise and dampen the sound, so you can actually put O-rings on them to make it even quieter, but I found it actually very quiet as far as mechanical switches go. If you can hear a difference between my actual keyboard, and then it's got a little bit of a dimmed sound, so very much impressed with that in terms of the sound wise, but obviously the performance is what's the most important thing. So performance wise, it was very, very good, and I was extremely impressed with it. So there we go, guys, that is the review for the Razer Orbweaver Stealth. Hopefully you've enjoyed the review. If you have, make sure you give it a like, definitely favorite and share it, as it always helps, and by all means subscribe and leave me down your comments, as I'll always like to know what you're thinking. Alright guys, I've been Totally Dubbed, and this has been the older revision of the Razer Orbweaver Stealth using Cherry MX Browns. Take care guys, Totally Dubbed out. Bye bye.